Hey guys, it's Louisa from Hangry. In preparation for Valentine's Day, I'm going to be attempting to make hot chocolate bombs because they are super simple to make, does not require a lot of ingredients, which is awesome because I'm lazy and I don't want to go shopping. And I think it's just a really nice, thoughtful, handmade gift that you can give to your special someone on Valentine's Day. I'm not going to be giving it to anybody because I don't have anyone special in my life right now. Without any further ado, let's make hot chocolate bombs. So the first step is to melt our chocolate. So we are going to pop this in the microwave for 30-second bursts. This is the stage it's at after 30 seconds in the microwave. I haven't melted yet, but I'm gonna give it a quick stir and then pop this back in the microwave so that it gets completely melted. I'm gonna take another bowl and transfer half of this white chocolate just so I could color it pink or red or whatever color you have. So now that we have our chocolates melted and colored, we can put them in the mold. You would need a clean spoon. You would want to put about a teaspoon of chocolate in each of the hemispheres. You don't want to put too much, but just enough to cover the entire mold. And then you just want to gently brush it up the sides of the mold. Make nice thin layers, and you can have multiple layers, which also works very, very nicely. It's really important to get the edges because that is kind of like your gluing part between the two spheres. So now that we have our chocolates in our molds, it's time to put them in the fridge for about 5 minutes until they're cooled, and then we will put another layer of chocolate on top. And we wait for 5 minutes. So now if it's good to the touch, that means you're ready to put the second layer of chocolate into the molds. You need it to be thick enough to be able to release from the mold without it breaking, especially at the edges. So now that our second layer is done, we are going to pop this back in the fridge for another 5 minutes. So while we're waiting for our chocolate molds to harden, we can get started with some simple decorating stuff. If you have a piping bag, this is awesome. If you don't, you can always use a Ziploc bag or roll a parchment paper into a cone and fill it with chocolate that way. It's a little big, so I'm just gonna cut it to size. And you just kind of wanna smush it down until it reaches the piping part. I'm just gonna keep it like this so it doesn't spill everywhere, and we will get to decorating once the bombs are out of the fridge. All right, so it's been another 5 minutes and we're ready to take our masterpieces out of the fridge. They're looking pretty good. I'm going to put on the gloves so that in case I do end up touching the bombs, I don't leave my fingerprints all over it. I'm like very excited, but I'm also very, very nervous because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. So we do have our shot glass here, and we're going to start by demolding the chocolate ones. It popped up. Guys, we have our first. With this mold, because it is plastic, I can't peel it back. So you need to be a little bit violent with it. And you gotta just like, that's the first it's ever happened. Oh my God. Okay, so that was pretty amazing. But if it doesn't come out that easily, all you gotta do is pop it and it comes out. So if you kind of mess up and break some of them, there's actually a really easy way to fix this. You just gotta start over, but luckily it's pretty easy to do so. You just take your pieces and dump them back into the melted bowl of chocolate and stick it in the microwave for a few minutes to melt everything, and then you can try again. So now we are going to decorate our hot chocolate bombs. So like I said, have a shot glass ready. I'm gonna do the pink one first, but what I like to do is I like to take the half of it, put it here so that I can decorate, and then put the rest in the fridge so it doesn't melt. In this half sphere, I'm going to put a little bit of cocoa powder. I have a 1/4 teaspoon here. Okay, and then I'm also gonna plop a few pink marshmallows in here. For a little surprise, I'm going to plop some peppermint candy canes in there. So you have your other half. You're just gonna gently hold it, and then with a hot pan, just press it up against that, melt the chocolate a little bit, make the edges flat, and then just press it onto your other half, and it should glue everything together so that you have one chocolate bomb. We can get to decorating, and I'm just gonna make a little bit of a drizzle, and then I'm going to use my little spoon and sprinkle some red sugar on top. Wow, look at that! It's my little hot chocolate bomb. It's so pink and white and cute. Okay. Alright, so our chocolate bombs came out, and I think they turned out to be a huge success. Look at them, they're so cute! Thank you so much for watching me attempt making these hot chocolate bombs and just being there through my successes and failures. If you do decide to make these at home, please feel free to tag us on Instagram, and we might just feature you on our Hangry page. And while you're there, please like us, subscribe, follow, all of the above on our socials. All right, until next time. That was pretty fire. I'm happy I made this.